Oh boy. Rainy day, look how dark it is. And it's just about 8 o'clock. I'm so excited though. No matter how dreary outside, I'm very excited because look, eggs are back on the menu, guys. So we're gonna make a sweet potato hash.
Did it
Okay,
with
start
her
peeling, Lily.
enough?
Here. You wanna peel too?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Can I help you? Can you hold on to my hand? Can I hold on to your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Cutting time.
No.
Now let's cube them to like 1/4 inch cubes. We've got our oven heated up to 400, warming up. Let's start cooking the sweet potatoes. 4 tablespoons of coconut oil in a pan, and then 2 tablespoons in another frying pan, a little bit smaller. All right, keep them stirring, okay, Lily? Onions and peppers, I did about a half. Once the onions and peppers are brown just slightly, let's put in our sausage. It's a little frozen. I just put salt and pepper on there. It's time for a little bit of paprika. I want to blend my sausage and sweet potatoes into one pan. So I cooked the sweet potatoes in a really big pan because I knew it was coming. Looking real good. Now make 8 indentions for eggs. Good to have excess of eggs again. Okay, and then I put it in the oven to bake for about 15 minutes, or as hard as you like those eggs. Finished good. You're well on your way to the Clean Plate Club, Beck.
It was really good.
What's it mean to you have eggs on the plate again?
I don't know, it's delicious. I missed them. It's good to take a break.
Yeah, it makes you appreciate them more. Hey Lily, what's it mean to you to have eggs on the plate again?
Fine. Good. Happy?
It means a huge variety of dishes, opens up the spectrum of cooking. It means health. It means health right outside our door. Food that we've grown, food that we've controlled, food that we didn't have to drive anywhere for.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Before we get on to the best part of our day, the chores, got another treat for Violet. I gotta tell you something, don't kill me, do not kill me. But we need a boost on the Great American Farm Tour documentary. I'm behind on the editing. I can think of no better way than to take an editing boot camp. That means I'm gonna take 2 weeks. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do. Basic farm tours, not film it, not vlog, edit all day long. Knock this documentary out, at least the majority of it. Wasn't able to do that in Florida. I'm gonna need to do that to get on track. Okay guys, you ready? Put the lanes up, guys. Oh look, more eggs. Oh my gosh. It's like a never-ending source of food, those birds. The rain has finally let off. I'm not complaining, just saying. It's been raining a while. Okay, we got the drill down. He's staying back. I actually like that. Okay, she's hurrying up. Oh, she's gonna get it before she gets in the stanchion. There we go. All right.
Try to go from there, Papa. How come?
Come on. Here we go. We're gonna do it this time. We're gonna do it this time. Oh no! Come on, Violet. Give her a little pat. Come on, Violet. We got a treat for you. Come on. There we go. There we go, honey. When she gets the apples, Josiah, remove it and let her have some hay.
Okay.
I released another Intro to Permaculture video today. This one was on what drew me to permaculture in the first place. It's making connections between things. I'm gonna give you just a glimpse of it right now by walking through some of it now. You take something like an element like your chickens, say, and you say, what does chicken need? What does a chicken give? Actually, let's do that right now. The chicken gives eggs, meat, scratching, which translate to tilling. They give manure. Oh, listen, they hear a bird. They're starting to go in. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that fertilization. Look at them spreading this compost. And then what does the chicken need? So as we go over the chicken needs, let's make sure these guys have it. Number 1, fresh air. Don't keep them inside. They don't want to be inside. They need fresh air, at least 3 square foot per chicken. They need good, wholesome food. That's fermented organic feed. Growing your own will work. growing the vegetables for them, growing worms, those kinds of things will work. Food scraps. Notice how I don't just have one chicken. Chickens need companions. They also need shelter. That's where this coop comes into play. They're not like cows where they can be out in the rain. They need a nice dark place to lay their eggs.
I'm jumping, okay?
Okay, sure. Good night. You know what something is that they don't have in here that we're not 100% sure they have in here?
What?
Rooster teeth.
Rooster teeth, what is that?
I like to call grit rooster teeth. Grit is like little rocks. You guys remember where we get our little rooster teeth? Go get some. Okay. And that they bring down into their system. Eventually goes to what you call a gizzard. It's a muscle that, because chickens don't have teeth, the rocks serve as teeth, hence rooster teeth. Grind that up inside that muscle to help break down the food. They might be getting some from here because it's an old gravel parking lot, but just to be sure, we're gonna get them some. You can pull this down since Mr. Studmuffin's not coming. You can buy rooster teeth, but if you live on a homestead with a creek, you can source it from there because it's even better because it's got natural minerals in it. Here, here's some. Because normally we can go to the shore of the creek, but it's flooded. So get some right here.
There's plenty right there on the shore.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Look right here. Oh my word. That's so easy. So this has extra minerals in it that you're not going to get when you buy the gravel at the store.
Oh.
All right.
Whoa.
There we go. Take that.
I'm glad we don't gotta eat rocks to
yeah?
get teeth.
Yeah, we've got teeth, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in that pan right there. Josiah, Jonah, there's one more thing. What do you think they're missing? They've got their shelter, they've got their air. Oh, water. Clean water. They've got their clean water. What else? They've got their rooster teeth. There's one more thing. They've got a nice place to lay their nest. There's one more thing. You don't know? Their bath. Look, this makes for a perfect dust bath. Now we need a shovel. Can you yield that big old shovel?
What?
Can you yield that big old shovel?
Yeah.
For a bath, you just want simple field dirt. It's raining today, so what better place to get some field dirt than right here under our shed. Okay, you guys fill up that about a quarter of the way. Okay. That looks good, guys. We'll just put it slightly inside their coop here. All right, just go open the gate. Thank you, buddy. She's doing good, not pooping in the stanchion.
Hey, come back here. You can go up here.
She ate all that hay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some greens that Lily and Gideon got her.
Oh, good.
Oh, dirty.
Watch out, guys.
No.
Go, Violet.
Go.
She scare you at all, Christy?
Only when she moves really fast. I'm like, oh, but no.
Violet? Oh, good morning. She used to walk you this way and back.
Yeah.
I said, no, Violet has the side good.
He just watched her that whole time.
Oh, he did, didn't he? He didn't move. He didn't even move from that spot.
No, he literally was like,
Go.
when you coming back?
We got her back. He would bellow when we did it before, and now he's getting used to it. On some days, chores are longer. You've got to set up a side fence, cross fence. Things just don't go right. Today, things are going right, and all we have to do is open up the cross fence. We don't even have to set it up because they're against the perimeter. We analyzed the chickens earlier. What do they need? What do they give? Let's do one more. Let's analyze the garden. The garden here, what does the garden give? The garden gives food for us and for the birds. The garden gives maybe mulch, because you could have things in there that you cut and have for mulch. So what then does the garden need? The garden needs fertilizer, the garden needs water, and the garden needs mulch. You need fertilizer, you need water, you need mulch. Wait a minute. The chickens give manure. That's fertilizer. Wait a minute. The chickens scratch. They can help spread mulch. If the chickens and gardens were close, the garden could feed the chickens and the chickens could feed the garden. Bam! That's called making the connections. Absolutely beautiful. I talk way more about that in today's instructional and intro to permaculture. It's about analyzing the elements of your homestead, chickens, gardens, cows, whatever it may be, to place them, to place everything in the right place. You can mess with your chickens over here and be a great chicken person. You can mess with your garden over here and be a great garden person. But I'm going to teach you how to link those two to be more efficient, to give you more with less work, and then suddenly you're going to become a permaculturalist because you've made the connection. That video is right there and down in the description.